Top 10 fascinating skydiving myths. Number 10. Ripcords. Skydivers pull ripcords. Actually, this is a myth. Ripcords pretty much went out with the round shoot in the early 1980s. Skydivers using modern day rigs throw out a pilot chute which is tucked into a pocket on the bottom of the container just above your butt. So number 9, referral charter. The myth is you can talk or yell to each other during free fall charter. Despite what you have seen in movies like Point Break and Cutaway, you cannot hear another skydivers during free fall. Perhaps if you are to yell into his ear, you may hear a little, but you certainly can't have any type of conversation. Number 8, chute development. The myth is when you deploy your chute, you go back up. This is common fallacy. One thing a skydiver cannot do is go back up. What you are seeing when a skydiver deploys and goes up is an optical illusion. Number 7, unconscious drop. The myth is if you are ever knocked unconscious in free fall, you are dead. Another common fallacy. It's understandable how this could be perceived. However, think about it. If you are ever knocked out by a mid-air collision with a fellow skydiver, who is going to deploy your chute? Number 6, fall speed. The myth is everyone falls at the same speed. Despite what some people think, everyone falls at a different rate, and the speed will vary depending on weight. Heavier people fall faster. Body position and clothing. Baggy jumpsuits slow you down. Tight fitting suits go faster. So number 5, chute packing. The myth is skydiver always packs their own chute. A good skydiver learns to pack their own chute early on in his or her skydiving career and continues to do so. However, there is no legal obligation to pack your own chute. Number 4, deployment attitude. The myth is you can deploy your chute at any altitude. I had an argument with a friend who was reading about military halo operations, and he said that these military skydivers would free fall all the way down to begin between 100 to 50 feet, then deploy their chute and land safely. This of course is simply not possible. Free fall speeds can be anywhere from 100 to 160 miles per hour depending on varying scenarios. That's over 170 feet per second. Number 3, oxygen mask. The myth is you need to wear oxygen mask at very high altitudes. Only on the plane. Hypoxia can set in quickly at 18,000 feet, so it's necessary for planes to supply it when climbing to that altitude and beyond. Number 2, altitude dangers. The myth is the higher the altitude, the more dangerous the jump. Actually, it's the opposite. Skydivers want as much altitude as possible. It allows for extra free fall time, but also it gives extra time to correct a correctable problem that may arise. It takes about 1480 feet to reach terminal velocity. Number 1. Terminal velocity. The myth is it's possible to survive a terminal velocity impact. Everyone has heard a story. A skydiver jumped from 15,000 feet. His chute did not open, and he landed in a muddy field and only broke his leg or his back, or only ended up in a wheelchair, but he survived. There is always something wrong with this story, however. Many times it's completely made up. So these are the top 10 fascinating skydiving myths